Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Record Cadillac car. Take 9.
I got me a Cadillac.
Cadillac, Cadillac.
Got me a Cadillac car. Got me a Cadillac.
Cadillac, Cadillac.
Look at me, mister, I'm a star. I'm on the move.
Yeah.
I'm getting on. I'm making out.
I won't take long.
Behind the wheel.
Yeah.
So, let's down. Cadillac, Cadillac, got me a Cadillac car. Oh, I've got me a Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac. Look at me, mister, I'm a star. Look at me, mister, I'm a star. Look at me, mister, I'm a star.
That's Dave and the Sweethearts with their marvelous new recording, Cadillac Car.
You hear this shit? You hear this shit? They act like we don't even exist. Is that how it works, Curtis? The man decides he wants something, he just takes it? I mean, how can they do that? That's my song. Our song.
Marty says this happens all the time. Once something is
That's
out
bullshit, man. He should have protected us. They stole our hit. I never thought they would.
You got me to thank for you now.
I've tried to make good without much success.
You've got me to thank for you now.
Every time I try for more, I wind up with less.
You gotta put your soul on a moral break. Get to the point. You just gotta step into the bad side.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Step into the bad side.
Gonna take a mean ride.
Mean ride.
The smile I had is gone away. Those that still are gonna pay. Step into the bad side today.
I want us to go to their shows, Frank.
Why?
Because we're going to take everything.
Yeah, but everybody does that, though.
No, everybody does.
Yeah, you know? But it is going to be fresh.
But we go and meet everybody and say, hey, great show. And then still live.
Me and him, we be making love it. Still the one I do this. I'm trying to make us from that. Still the one.
I'm always happy when I'm surrounded by water. I think I'm a mermaid, or I was a mermaid. The ocean makes me feel really small, and it puts my whole life into perspective. It reminds me, okay, I'm this very little piece of this huge earth, and it humbles you and it grounds you, and it makes me feel almost like I've been baptized, and I'm born again when I get out of the ocean. Am I the same Beyoncé? Absolutely not. My life was award shows and tour buses and hotels and kind of goes by so fast. You're getting awards and people are saying how much they respect you, and I couldn't even hear it anymore. It just was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just thinking about the next shoot. I'm just thinking about the next video and next single and next tour. And my mother was the person that preached to me and almost harassed me every day after I was doing the last world tour. You really need to live your life and open your eyes, and you don't want to wake up with no memories and never really being able to see the world. As far back as I can remember, I was a performer, a singer, and a dancer. But now that I'm older, there are things that I want to say in my art. But that meant I had to make a very tough decision. I've been managed by my father for a very long time, and a real change meant separating from him. It was scary, but it empowered me.
So right out the box on Life is But a Dream, you talk so openly about letting your father go as your manager. How hard was it to come to that decision?
One of the hardest things I've ever done. Definitely, you know, someone you love, someone that's given you life, someone that's done such a fantastic job. You know, it's hard, but it's a part of life and it's a part of growth. And I had to just tell myself at some point you have to be the adult that your father has raised you to be and prepared you to be.
I know that it's, for both of us, that's not real success.
Exactly.
Having a bunch of money and screwing over a bunch of people is not success.
Never.
And speaking of Beyoncé, that was major. It's still the biggest thing that's happened for us so far. And no lie, like so many producers, songwriters, and artists hit me up out of the blue. Well, not out of the blue, obviously we know why, but it's just like all these people that I had reached out to for so long, you know, that was like the validation that they needed. And the fact that it came from the same person again, I was like,
yeah. It's like air. The thing about B is she's actually an underrated songwriter. She really can write songs, but she does so much that I think what she gravitates towards is a producer. I think she likes songwriting. I never asked her this question. I'm gonna ask her this question.
Red flag. Y'all been married for 18 years and known each other for who knows how long. And you never thought to ask her this simple question. Do you even know your wife? Like, this is a very basic question that a husband should know about his wife. What does she prefer? What does she like? But look at him talking in circles. So I never really answered that question. Yeah, because you all about the money. You stepped into the bad side a long time ago.
I think she likes songwriting. She loves producing. Because the things she does is unbelievable. It's like she'll hear a snare from a song that maybe we heard once a year ago, where she'll just pull a snare from somewhere, or like take this song and mix it with this song and then put that bridge over here, or, you know, have a completely different song on a completely different beat and make it work for a whole other project. You know, I'm watching that like, wow, inspired by, you know, what she's doing. And I never really thought about that, but I'm almost sure like she likes songwriting, she loves producing.
By the way, did y'all see Jay-Z spiraling at the Roots picnic over the weekend?
Say it again. Oh. She's not working tonight. Y'all cut that shit up. Motherfuckers ain't satisfied. You can't give you enough, huh? Y'all want everything. You want this pocket too, huh? You took everything out of this pocket. You want this pocket too? Okay. Make some noise! If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game.
On a side note, you want to know who else he reminds me of? He reminds me of that character on Martin. Remember, if you watch a Martin TV show way back in the day, I know some of y'all probably didn't watch it. That's okay. But he reminds me of that fake ass Santa Claus who tried to threaten everybody at that damn news station.
No. You better do as I say, or else I turn this Christmas into the 4th of July.
You had to cash cow and thunk it. What you punked his, I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on is way too much flat that comes from those plains. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I steal on you suckers, I maul you. Gang, I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
Red flag. This man has been sleepless for 40 days and 40 nights. Jay-Z, go to the therapist, clinical one at that. Please go get tested. I'm trying to help you out. Do you think I want to drag you in these case studies? I don't like to sit here and drag people all day long. That's not what I like. Well, I do like to do that, I ain't gonna lie. But this man is so sick right now that he done combed out his wicks, y'all. I understand things are getting a little rough. This is what happens when you do not take accountability from the outset. All of these years, you have been silencing people. And the problem is now people are no longer silenced, especially with this new generation. They really don't give a damn. They don't care who you are. They still gonna drag you. I will add something further to this. I personally believe, and again, I am not a licensed therapist. I do not have a license. I'm not like Cheyenne Bryan scamming people. But what I do know, and what I do have experience is in seeing this type of personality. It permeates all in my family, y'all. I done seen it growing up in the church, in my family, everywhere. If this man is cluster B like I'm thinking he is, then he is going through a collapse, y'all. A narcissistic collapse is a profound psychological crisis that occurs when a person with NPD experiences a severe blow to their ego or a loss of external validation. It shatters their grandiose, carefully crafted self-image, forcing them to confront the deep-seated shame, emptiness, and vulnerability they spend their lives avoiding. So common triggers: public exposure, being caught in a lie, a major mistake, or a criminal act that shatters their perfect reputation. Major life changes, losing a job, sudden retirement, or a relationship breakup that isolates them. Accountability, being forced to face the real world consequences of their actions with no ability to deflect. And aging, reaching a point in life where they can no longer attract the same attention or admiration they used to. And look, y'all are gonna figure out which one applies to Jay-Z because all of them do. Rather than quiet withdrawal, this breakdown involves extreme defensiveness, projection, intense shame masked by explosive anger, or a descent into a highly paranoid, victimized state. There you have it, y'all. Listen, the proof is in the pudding. I'm not gonna say too much on that. Jay-Z, go get tested. Damn it, take your wife with you.
Heard of a wonder king? My children is some of them. Have you no shame? You're trying to get under skin? I really get under skin as unharmed player.
Red flag. He finally admitted to poking Lance Rivera. I done told y'all what went down at the Kit Kat Club. The way Lance was blinking and whatnot. What part was that? Was that part 2 or 3 or 4? I don't remember. Go watch it.
Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence. Shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut ass still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I brain for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Look up the hole. I never looked up to them. Your publishing gangster, go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas workers. In perpetuities, how your contract is worded. Don't make me go man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am.
Are you the same person that you were 20 years ago? I think you are. Because look at what he had to say, y'all. Of all the things he could have came out and say, he's still doubling down on his persona. And we all know who you are, Jay-Z. You are extremely reckless. You'll do anything but sit on a real therapist's couch. Go get clinical counseling. Go get tested, my brother. That's all I'm asking. The only ones who believed your side of the story were the insufferable delusional fans of yours. And you told us you gonna come back like the old Jay-Z. So what you finna do right here? What, you trying to silence all of us? You can't do it. I'm still gonna continue this damn case study through hell or high water. Now this gives me even more ammunition because we gotta get the whole story out, brother Jay. But one thing I'll do is I'll be a little bit more sensitive because you look like you're going through a mental break right now. So I'm going to tone it down maybe 0.5%. Jay-Z was not the only notable performance at the Roots picnic. Our good sis Brandy was there, vocals and all, and she tore that stage down. You know who else killed it? Monica, but I'm going to have to say Brandy definitely stole the show. She performed with En Vogue. She did a whole set, and she is just such a phenomenal artist and icon, y'all. So sis definitely deserves everything good coming to her and more.
To make you break my heart, you make your man. What you say? I'm so good. And my girl, don't disrespect my people.
Of course, Beyonce can't be too far when Brandy's involved. Our neo-soul queen Erykah Badu also made an appearance. And of course, once Beyonce saw her, she scurried off like a damn rat. Beyonce is very scary for someone who's very emboldened in her records. In case you guys do not know, her and Erykah Badu got into it a few years ago. We gonna get into that in just a few minutes. But I just wanted to point out that whenever she sees somebody that she has had beef with, instead of trying to make amends and talking to them like a grown woman, she just runs away. I mean, that's just her MO, y'all. There's nothing else to expect at this point. I noticed that she likes to nuck and buck with men, but when it comes to women, she's as quiet as a church mouse. I wonder why. I think what's happening right now is that Beyonce feels freedom and she wants to get back to her old self. The R&B, Houston, Texan Beyonce. Finally, she gets to be back in her blackness without having to appease two people who do not understand that. And shout out to OG Soullight, who recommended that I watch Naomi Campbell's video, because she also touched upon Beyonce's blackness and also how Beyonce expresses that in various ways through themes in her album. Beyonce is extremely black. She's been blackity black from the beginning. Matter of fact, Thug Love wasn't the only rap song that Destiny's Child were featured on. Matthew had them young girls going on every damn rap song, panhandling to pay them bills.
Just talk whenever I want. It's baby Thug. Make my money.
Whew, Beyonce is so damn ratchet. Hell, I can't even say anything. I'm ratchet and messy as hell too. Carry on, sis.
Out the hood, see we ghetto millionaires far away when we meet. I think they watch us because I'm out when we speak. See, I'm too deep to change. Everybody know my name. I guess I gotta charge it to the game. I would say what. I would say what. I would say what. I don't care what I would say what. Man, I fucked a lot of bitches, man. True. Made a lot of money. True. Made a lot of enemies. True. But would I do this shit all over again? I don't know. It's a good question. You right about that? You do your life over again? I know I fuck fat ass one more time if I ain't have nothing else. I'll fuck that bitch one more time. That ass was fat.
All them times we sung, all those crimes we done, all those times was fun, but would you do it again? Sometimes we sung those crimes, all those crimes, all those times was fun, would you do it again?
Red flag, Lord. Matthew, you are going to pay for your crimes against humanity for them young girls. You will have your day. You must pay for this. You must. Now let's continue with the story.
She produced all her own vocals. Yeah, she doesn't need a vocal producer. Yeah, and you can hear it. Yeah, and sometimes a producer will ask her to do certain things, and if she likes it, she'll do it. But for the most part, you know, even from Destiny's Child days up until now, she has a really unique, like her backgrounds are stacked a certain way. So if a producer gives a finished song with backgrounds or whatever, she's kind of gonna listen to it, get an idea, and then scrap it and do her thing, her own. And it might incorporate some of what the producer did or the writer did, and then her own stuff. So that's really what makes it a Beyonce record. Is she adds her own touch to all the vocals, and she'll rewrite lyrics, and she's really, really hands-on in these sessions. She's not just sitting back. And probably a lot of fun to work with. Yeah, it's great. It's sort of the dream job, right?
This is the story of how we recorded 6 entire songs with Beyonce in one session.
Red flag. Before we continue, I already know where this is gonna go. I am sensing a lot of violation because there is no possible way that you can record and produce 6 songs in one setting unless you did 24-hour sessions. So this means that there were probably minimal breaks, which also means that she has been muling her producers, Lord.
Now, for those of you who are not engineers or producers, that's a big deal. If I get one full song from a singer done in one day, that's a productive day. To get 6 songs done is inhuman. It's not done. Rappers can do it. It's a lot easier and quicker to record a rap song than it is a completely produced out pop vocal or R&B vocal. But for singers who have to do lead vocals, in tune, comp them, background vocals, harmonies, stacking it all, building out ad-libs, getting a nice mix on all those vocals. Sometimes you got 50 or 60 vocal tracks. That usually takes a lot of time. And so if we get one song done in a day for most artists, I feel pretty good. And we got 6 done with Beyoncé. So it just tells you what type of professional she really is. Just to set it up, we had been working the last 2 weeks straight. No days off, 16-hour days, 80, 100 hours a week, like just really grinding and recording a ton of music. We recorded about 75 songs for that 4 album.
16 hours. 16 hours. While I understand her work ethic and I understand keeping up a high standard, 16 hours is OD. My question is, why does everything have to be condensed, Beyoncé? Recording and releasing songs at that pace lets me know that Beyoncé is running a factory, which means that there are people that are working for her and behind her to make this machine run. Which means that she is unable to write all of the songs. And this is where the songwriters come in. And this is why she got 11 songwriters on damn songs. Red flag.
We come in early Friday afternoon. We get started. We record one song. And, you know, we record all the lead vocals. We comp the leads. So if you don't know if you're not an engineer or producer, you don't know what comping means. Comping is when you'll record like 5 of the exact same lead vocal, 5 takes of it, and then you'll comp it together. You'll take the best line from every take, right? So if on take 3, the opening line is best on take 3, but then the second line is best on take 5, you'll like combine them all to make like a super take. Now, for most singers, this is actually a pretty quick process because usually there'll be an auto tune on their vocals. So that's already cleaning up any pitch inconsistencies or issues, which Beyoncé does not use. And then on top of that, sometimes they'll have like clearly bad vocals where they're just getting into it. And then you'll notice the ones that really shine through and are great, they'll stand out. With Beyoncé, it's not like that. All of her vocals are so great. You end up spending more time comping, even though the quality of the vocal is better, because now you're spending time listening over and over and over again to make sure, well, what was better? Was take 3 better or take 5 better for that opening line? I don't know. They're both pretty close. They're both really good. You know, and I take my job seriously. I want to find the best one. So I'm going to listen to it 10 times until I find the best one. So the point is that it takes longer to comp a Beyoncé vocal than it does to comp, you know, most other singers that I've worked with. There's always things that break up the day, right? Her assistant will come in and say, hey, I have your publicist on the phone. She got to talk to you about something. Or I have your lawyer. You got to talk to you about something. You know, you have a meeting coming in at this time, you know, just want to let you know so you're ready for it. Little things like that. And between that and meals, which you got to eat, there's a number of breaks throughout the day. But for the most part, she grinds through and we're not taking many breaks. So we get the second song done. Then we start working on a third song and we get it done. And at this point, by the time we finished the third song, I remember it was early Saturday morning. The sun was starting to rise. It was probably 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, maybe Saturday morning. We're exhausted. I've been in the studio at that point for about 18 hours, long day, starting to feel tired. And that would be the point where normally she would get up and say, all right, I think I'm done for the day. See you tomorrow. She never said that. She just kind of hung out and we just kind of hung out in the studio for a bit. And I noticed we finished the third song and she was not in any hurry to leave.
Sis, you ain't got a home to go to? Did Jay-Z lock the doors behind you and told you to make a song and make sure you finish the record before you come home?
You used to be so light and free. You used to smile just looking at me. Now all you give is jealous hate. Come on, baby, better lose some weight. Heavy, heavy. You got so heavy, baby. Yeah, heavy,
What's going on? You are still too loud.
Trying, Curtis.
Look, if you don't ease up, I'll do it for you.
Maybe we should just come back in the morning.
You know we can't. The album's already a month late. Look, I know you're tired. Tired, right? Good. Can I just get one more?
Okay.
All right? Good. Let's get it right.
What is going on here? Don't you have children to go back to? Did she have kids when she did 4? I don't remember, y'all. I don't really know her albums like that. Yeah, you know what it's like? It sounds like he wanted her to go home, but he didn't want to be rude. He's like, look, I don't know if you ain't got a family, but I'm about to roll up out of here. But you know, you can't just kick company out. Mr. Producer, it seems like you're a very nice man and you don't like to be direct. So let me teach you the ways of how to do it. Next time, what you should do if you encounter this situation is that you're gonna start stretching, yawning. You're gonna say, oh, whoa, look at what time it is. Then you slowly get up. You start, putting your things away, start turning the equipment off, and then you gonna just slowly walk around, pace around, look for your items to put in your bag, and then you gonna start turning off the lights. I'm sure that she's either gonna sleep in there or she's gonna find her way home, because ain't no damn way you holding people hostage like this, Beyoncé.
And so I thought, okay, well, looks like we might keep going here for a little bit longer. So I thought, all right, well, I need a little bit of energy. Even B was getting tired. We're all human. So I thought, all right, I sent the assistant to go run and grab 3 5-hour energies. I think I had one, B had one, and I think her assistant her cousin Angie had one. Maybe half an hour later, we start recording a 4th song. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess we're really going to keep going here. We get a 4th song done. Now I'm guessing it's about noon, maybe 1 o'clock. So we have been at the studio for close to 24 hours now. And I thought, okay, now for sure she's going to go home. She doesn't go home. So we start recording a 5th song. Now at this point, I'm like, oh, we're in this for the long haul. We're probably not going to go home at 4 p.m. She's probably going to stay. When you book a studio, you book in blocks, right? And she might book 24-hour blocks. So once you pass that 24 hours, you might as well stay. You're into the next day already, right? And so now I realize, all right, we're going to be here all night. We're going to be here for probably close to 40 hours.
Red flag. 40 hours? Nah, Mr. Producer, let me tell you something right here. And I checked them comments. Everybody's like, oh my God, her work ethic is so strong. Why don't you work 40 hours straight? And you'll let me know how that works for you. Because there's no way that anyone should be working that long. They had to take energy drinks in order for them to be able to continue and finish this album. This is diabolical. I don't know if they have a union for the producers, but y'all need to get yourselves in a union. As a shop steward, yes, I am that. I wear many hats, y'all. I am going to say right now that y'all need to gather together and get a collective agreement going. Make sure that you have in your stipulations the work hours, and make sure that if they contravene anything and it goes against the collective agreement, that you are able to file a grievance, because ain't no damn way that you are working this much. Overworking can kill you. This is a very serious epidemic worldwide. There are people who have died from overworking. You need to take a break. Your body needs to rest. You are not a robot. This is all Matthew's fault, y'all, by the way, because he had them girls working. Never gave them blocks of time to rest. Remember when they tried to go to the swimming pool way back when they were children, and he started hooping and hollering at them because they didn't work hard enough and they got sick.
They were singing, and I was like, stop. I don't really care if Teresa's here.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm like, God, I thought they were great.
See the price you're paying for going swimming the other day?
This is what happens when you're a workhorse. You start emulating those same patterns and you start putting it on other people. Those expectations should only be within your confinement, Beyoncé, because not everybody's going to be working like a workhorse. We have lives, ma'am. I'm pretty sure the producer loves the money, but I'm sure that he would have loved to rest at his house as well. You did not need to do this, but then of course there's pressure from somewhere. Was it the label? Was it her husband? Was it her? I don't know, and I don't care. At the end of the day, you cannot have people working like this. It's not sustainable. But then, of course, people who have that mindset, they don't think outwardly. They don't think of the long-term plan. It's only now, release. They are doing too many hours, but they don't have these type of regulations in the music industry, and they need to get that together. And another thing that I want to mention, we need to stop praising people for overworking. This is very extremely unhealthy. Notice how people are propping her up for being the hardest working woman, for being the hardest working performer. Oh my God, she stays up all night to make sure that we're satisfied. I'm not losing sleep over y'all. I love y'all, but no, not doing that. Matter of fact, Michael Jackson worked just as hard and probably even more than Beyoncé, and look at what happened to him. He couldn't sleep. He had insomnia because he always stayed up. His brain was always working. This is what happens when you do not rest. So yes, please take your rest, take your breaks, take your PTO. Do not let people make you work like a mule, because it is taking away years from your life and you don't even know it. This is the reason why stroke rates are going high. Cancer rates are going high. One of the reasons, I should say. You are working too much. Damn it, stop overworking.
Like, she's not going to leave until maybe she'll leave early. Maybe she'll leave at 10 p.m. tonight. But I knew that I was getting tired. So I sent the assistant to go and get a case of 5-hour energies, because they seemed to like give us that lift that we needed, a few hours earlier, 5 hours earlier. So I was like, let's get a box of them, and then we'll have a few to, if we're going to keep going, we'll be able to have that energy. And, to be honest, I was so exhausted at this point, as I'm doing takes on that fourth song, even after the 5-hour energy, towards the end of it, I'm like kind of dozing off and getting like a 15-second power nap in. And she takes a few more meetings, and I'm, tired again. And, so I take another one, and I think she takes another one. And then we record a 6th song. And at that point, I've probably had 4 or 5-hour energies by the time we finish that 6th song. We finish, it's probably early Sunday morning. Finally wrap up. We've had a number of 5-hour energies. We're like wired, but also tired. And we've been in the studio for almost 40 hours straight with no sleep, no rest. She's about ready to go on vacation, which means I finally get a little 2-week break myself. So we're all looking forward to our little break. I'm not feeling very good. And my friend who I went out there with, Jeremy, he comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, Swiv, you don't look too good. Are you feeling okay?" And I said, "No, I feel awful. I don't know what's going on. I feel terrible. I need to get home." He's like, "Great. I'm tired anyways. I'm ready to go. Why don't we leave?" So we all left. The moment I walk in the door, I become freezing cold. And it's not that my apartment was cold. I just get very, very cold, and I get straight into bed. I'm like, I got to sleep this one off. And I couldn't sleep right away. I'm shivering. At this point, I'm under the covers. I'm shivering. I've never shaken so much in my life. Cold sweats. I know I'm hot. My whole body is sweating, but I'm freezing cold, shivering. It was like I was in Alaska, in a tank top in the middle of winter. It was freezing. My little 24-hour bug, or whatever it was, 12-hour bug even, is now gone. I feel good. Okay, cool. About 5 days later, I get a call from Beyonce's assistant saying, "Hey, are you available? Are you ready to get back in the studio tomorrow?" And I said, "What do you mean? Bee's in Italy, isn't she? She's not due to be back for another 10 days or so." And she's like, "Yeah, no, she's coming back early. She's ready to get back in the studio." And I thought, wow, we've been working so hard. You've only been gone for 5 days and you're ready to get back. That is insane to me. That's dedication. So I'm like, sure, I'll be there. So my vacation gets cut short. I show up to the studio the next day. B comes in, "Hi B, how are you? How was your vacation?" And she said it was great, had an awesome time. I just really wanted to get back and keep working on this album. But she said something interesting. She goes, "The whole vacation was great, except that night I flew out. I felt like I was going to die. Like, I felt horrible. I had just cold sweats and everything." I was like, my eyes lit up. I was like, "You too?" I had the same thing. And then it clicked. The 5-hour energies. we both drank way more than you're supposed to drink. Of course, we didn't read the label. I didn't really think to read the label or anything. We just thought 5-hour energy, we need a little energy. So we're all taking them. And of course, we both got violently ill. And I thought that was kind of funny. And obviously it didn't last very long. So it all worked out.
She has got 16 Grammy Awards. Count them, 16. Forbes listed her as the 4th most powerful and influential celebrity in the world in 2009. The same year, she was the 3rd top grossing musician, and this girl is not even 30.
She's 28 years old. We're talking about Beyoncé. And right before she left for the South American leg of her I Am tour, Beyoncé took a break from promoting her new perfume Heat to sit down with us for some really cool girl talk. She goes by one name, Beyoncé. Her album, I Am, Sasha Fierce, has sold 2.7 million copies. Single Ladies has made pop culture history. And she is currently on a worldwide tour that has already taken her to 66 cities in 12 countries. Last week at the Grammy Awards, she took home 6 statues, and became the most decorated female artist in a single night in the 52-year history of the Grammy Awards.
We put a ring on it.
Not bad for a woman who was only 28 years old.
What was going through your mind the other night at the Grammys?
I think I'm still in shock. I was just overwhelmed, and when I walked off the stage, I just started bawling.
Why do you think you cried? What was it? Just were you overwhelmed?
It's just all the years of hard work and all of the support from my family and everyone that's worked with the label, because everyone's like family, you know.
Sure.
Because I've been doing this a while and I started so young. We've all grown together, and it's like everything I worked for over the years was all paying off.
That's exactly what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I first met you in 1998 on Regis and Kathy Lee.
Yes.
You were a little girl.
I was.
And I knew right then, I mean, it was easy. Celine Dion, same thing. When she came on early on, you can tell the people they're going to last forever. And you were so grounded then. You could tell you already knew what you wanted, and you knew you could tell she was ready to work as hard as it was going to take.
I was looking at all the pictures the first time I went to the Grammys, and I was like 17 years old.
Just a little girl.
And they had us in the bleachers, and then the next year we were in the pre-show. We won a Grammy, and we were crying. And then the next year we won 2, and just the growth.
So the journey.
The journey.
When we're looking at your list of Grammys, you have more Grammys than Barbra Streisand. You have more Grammys than Tina Turner, than Celine Dion,
and put together.
Everybody.
I mean, pretty much.
You have more than everybody. What continues to
That
motivate
is
you to
so
work?
scary.
Is that crazy?
We can show you the numbers.
Where are the numbers? Hold on, let's get the numbers.
It's unbelievable.
Here it is.
All right,
Tina Turner has 8. Barbra Streisand has 8. Celine Dion has 5. You have 16.
And you're 28 years old. I mean, you're really making it. You're making it
terrified.
really rough for any. I mean, what are you going to do when you hit 30? I mean, come on.
Wow. Now, what am I supposed to say? I'd love to thank the Grammys. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. I'd love to thank my family for all of their support, including my husband. I love you.
When you gave your acceptance speech at the Grammys, it made news, and I didn't really understand why, but they said, oh, Beyonce thanked her husband publicly. Woo, it was a thing. Why is that such a thing? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah?
I mean, we don't really talk about our marriage.
Yeah.
And I guess, just hearing me say husband was
I know.
a big deal. I've said it before, but,
It's not a dirty word.
It's not at all.
I think you're so smart to do that.
Thank you.
So smart to just keep something precious for the two of you.
Well, what does motivate you to keep working? Because everyone has something that makes them sort of get up in the morning and continue.
Motivation.
Yeah.
Well, trying to be like those women that you just named, people that I respect. And, honestly, whenever I do a film, it makes me really miss music. And whenever I do an album, I'm like, I want to challenge myself. I want to play a character and learn something about myself that maybe music can't teach me. It's almost harder. The longer you do something, the harder it is to top yourself or to try to discover what you haven't done yet. And every time I'm like, how can I be different from what I did before? And it's really challenging trying to always grow and make sure your fans are growing with you. Just welcoming you change and take more risk.
Accepting you, yeah.
Started going to the studio on my off time and just me alone and writing the songs. And my dad was secretly playing the songs for record labels, and I was really mad because, you know, they were just for me. And because of that, I got Independent Woman placed on the soundtrack and ended up winning Songwriter of the Year with ASCAP.
Yeah, the first time that African American woman had ever won that distinction.
Yes.
Red flag. Now, both of y'all need to go into timeout and do your damn research. Beyoncé, sis, in the great words of Tawanda Braxton, do you have diabetes? Because lying just comes so quickly to you. I just don't understand. You need to go get checked with your husband because this is not normal to be pathologically lying like this. No, you were not the first female songwriter to win an ASCAP award. Candy Burris was. You remember her? The one who helped you write Bills, Bills, Bills. And 4 other songs on your second album with Destiny's Child, The Writing's on the Wall. You don't remember her? Yeah, her. She was the first one. Okay, let's give her proper credit. But then again, you know, you just like to take from people. It's not inspiration, y'all. This is straight up plagiarism. It's a heist. It's a heist.
They don't even refer to her as Beyonce. They go by she's B now. Did you know she was going to be that?
I knew she was going to be great.
Right.
Her work ethic and her drive is serious. I remember Shakespeare, who did the music.
Right.
He had walked out of the room and I heard the girls talking and she was like, look, if we don't really like it, we need to just let them know because we don't need blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And I was like, well, do y'all mind if I sing you the idea that I have before y'all make your decision? At that time, people weren't really singing over rap tracks. And they were like, oh, okay, you know, we like it or whatever. And so then we started doing things. But she was very instrumental of how it should be vocal produced or, oh, this person, oh, you go in and sing this part or I'm going to sing this part. Like, she very much knew how to.
What she wanted.
And when we weren't in the studio, they had to go and do shows. So they worked every single day of the week and they was only like, what, 17?
Right.
When I hear Bills, 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 I think about working with Destiny's Child before they were the women that they are now. It was a great experience working with them. At first, I think they were kind of iffy on me coming to the session when I first got there.
Sis, you might as well have just said it was Beyonce who was acting iffy because we all know she was the ringleader.
But I ended up hitting it off really well with the girls and they ended up flying me back to write some more songs. So I ended up having like 5 songs that I was on that album. And so it was a great experience. They were really, really nice, really sweet.
Let's get to the bottom of this once and for all because just like her husband, her daddy is also rewriting history. He loves to do that. And of course, Kelly is the one being the hype woman, as usual. I pray that Kelly will one day grow a damn backbone because she is embarrassing us Aquarians.
Go put you.
Some comments on your sister winning.
I'm so excited for her. It's just like she deserves it. She's the bomb. What's that?
Now, Solange sis, the jig is up. We already know your sis ain't really writing them songs for real. And to be honest with you, Solange should be getting a songwriter award, and so should Angela Beyoncé, her cousin. Because when I went through Beyonce's catalog, Angela's name showed up a lot, which means that she is the ghostwriter, in my opinion. Well, one of them, because we know she likes to use a million riders. Candy Burris is the first African-American woman to win an ASCAP Songwriter of the Year award, claiming the top Rhythm and Soul award in 2000. In 2002, Beyoncé became the first Black woman to win ASCAP's Pop Songwriter of the Year. So basically it's different categories. However, the way Beyoncé is telling it is as if she was the first one, period, and that is not the case. And y'all want to know who's the one who posted it? Just like that, her damn daddy. Red flag to Matthew. He is the reason why she moves the way she does. And also why she lies so naturally is because she got it from her daddy.
She was singing like a rapper. It was her first song with Wyclef, and she was singing really fast. And I was like, why is she singing so fast? She was on key and everything. I was like, oh, she's a talented person right there.
Then when I'm blocking your phone number, you call me over your best friend's house.
Body banging, no corset. Brothers wanna toss it, but they lost cause my game made them forfeit.
Since 16, I was coming down right Lexus. How you gonna neglect this?
Classic Destiny's Child rap singing, something that we've been doing for years.
She the best believer, you see her, she getting paid. She ain't calling him the great.
I had the baddest woman in the game up in your shade. 250 for the rich and meal, yeah, live in a field. My body make jiggle go near.
Go, 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 go. Go, shorty, it's Beyoncé. It's sugar. Sing it, y'all. It's sugar. So put your jump on it. Sugar to the high, it's the no lie. Give me truth, you can tell it into you quick. Sipping on some good daddy, I got what you need. Sexy little girl, don't wanna be a girl. I ain't looking for no love, so come give me a hug. Sexy little girl. Where my little gloves at?
This takes me back to when Brandy came out with her rapper named Brand New. Brandy, is this what you were going for? I owe you an apology, sis. I did drag you a bit and I said you need to stick to singing, but hell, if Beyonce can rap, you can rap too. Go ahead and put that album out. We need to hear it. According to her daddy Matthew, he revealed that her fasting and style started when she was in the studio with Wyclef. So Wyclef Jean, comes in the studio and he says, Beyonce, sing me the ballad version of No, No, No. And she's sarcastic because he's late. So she says, boy, I know you want me. I can see it in your eyes in the rhythm that she sings in the song, just to be funny. And he says, can you do that again? I love that. I love that. And that is how the fast singing started, was because she was annoyed that Wyclef came late to a studio session.
So the Destiny Child thing came about, I think we had the same product manager at the time, Stephanie Gale. Stephanie Gale told me, you know, there's these girls, they're incredible, you gotta go check them, you know? I knew they came from Texas. This is how far my brain thinks.
I like Texas, they moving like no limit soldiers.
What if I can have Beyonce sing and the double timing, almost like she's rhyming, like the dudes from Texas at the time? Because everything was going, everything was double timing, but you never heard girls doing that. It was impossible.
I know you want me, I can see it in your eyes, but you keep on fronting with your sales on your mind.
It probably was strange to the label in the beginning because this didn't exist yet. From what I saw, this is gonna go from a dream to the Young Supremes. With Destiny Child, we was on tour. And I always remember at times Beyonce on the side of the stage, like eyeing me like a hawk. Like just her idea of just wanting to learn and be part of the culture. Every part of the game, she was gonna study it and figure it out.
In other words, Wyclef is saying that sis was a monitoring spirit. Now, I understand wanting to learn the craft, but it seemed like she had a great intensity, and it borderline was obsession. Now, Wyclef is a fellow Zoe, just like me. And I'm going to say this in Creole. Usually, culturally speaking, we don't like people who are sumoon. You know, sumoon means like you just too aggy. And this leads me to believe that she learned how to copy people. As usual, sis goes overboard.
Beyonce produced that song. That's like one of our favorite songs on the album. Very good. Because you can be like mad or something, and as soon as you hear that beat, you just start jumping and bouncing, and you get all happy. Right. And it's a party song. Actually, Wyclef told us to sing. We were gonna totally change No 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 for the remix, and he said, no, girls, it'd be really fast if you girls just sing it the exact same way but fast. And we were like, no, Clef, it's no way. He was like, yes. So I did it. I was playing around, and he was like, that's fast. I was like, no, Clef. So he recorded it. I did it one time, and he kept it and was like, no, I'm not changing it. So that was the song right there.
Red flag. Here goes Matthew scamming the masses again. This man had put out this story many years ago, and he has Beyonce's fans and Beyonce supporters truly believing that she came up with this rap singing style herself, when in reality it was Wyclef.
We got the vocab.
Hey, yo, Clef, grab the mic and
check it out. Here we go.
Back in 83, no one wanted to be not me. I turn on my TV, it's a dreadlock for free. Kill the gimmick, it's nonsense, it's no sense. So now you're a rapper, disaster. Nobody ever told me that. Roxanne, you don't got to work for money no more. And back in the days, I used to listen to Coogee rap. Way back when, before guns became gats.
So this lets me know that her whole career has been curated from the beginning, and she just follows instructions, which we already saw the patterns, y'all. Anytime you hear her rap singing, please do not let the Beehive gaslight you into thinking that she is very creative. Now, do not misunderstand what I'm trying to say. Beyonce is extremely talented. She is a phenomenal singer. She is a great artist. She is one of the best performers of our time. However, the problem is her legacy gets diminished because she takes from other people and she does not credit them. And this is why a lot of people discredit her artistry, and this is why a lot of people rebuttal whenever they say she's the best. It's because of that fact. People compare her to Michael Jackson. I think that there is no comparison. MJ will always be the greatest. Why? Because he created his own motion. And by the way, Michael Jackson, he collaborated a lot with Quincy Jones and other songwriters, but what made him stand out is that he created his own moves. For example, the moonwalk. He took inspiration from Fred Astaire and James Brown, combined it, and created his own motion. The problem is Beyonce is not doing that. She's just regurgitating what people give her, and then people are crediting her as like this genius creative, but in actuality, she is more of a producer than anything. And it's okay to be that. Just like red flags. I didn't come up with red flags. There are many YouTubers out there who have videos talking about red flags from before I stepped on the scene. We all sound different, but yet we're saying the same things, but just in different variations and adding different thoughts and adding different ideas. But no one has come out and taken credit for saying red flags. It was already there. It already existed.
When I did Diva, I actually was doing it for this group.
Beyonce's Diva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing it for this group. And once I finished the song, I realized the song was just too big for that group. But the perspective was, I was saying it, I was actually doing two things. I was actually ticked off about a competitor. So I was popping shit in that song in reference to that perspective. And I was also doing the song for a group.
Who the competitor was? Like these we need to know.
I think the world knows. They
respectfully?
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Is it still
No. Like sometimes I just get pissed off about something and just dedicate an energy somewhere, and it helps me get what I wanted to get off. So I got it off. I got it off. I really got it off. Sent it to B. I called Jay up and was like, I got this song for B. And he started laughing at me. It was like, really, kid? So I sent it to him. And
They called me, asked me to come up next, say, you didn't like that, did you?
I didn't, because I'm a fan. Diva is a female version of a hustler, I said, not diva. But we still waiting on, like, I'm looking over here like.
So when you listen to the lyrics, it's like, stop the track. Let me state facts. I told you I'd give me a minute.
And I'll be right back.
80 million around the world, and they said that I couldn't get it. That I got so fucking with binges I can't.
Stop the track, let me state facts. I told you give me a minute and I'll be right back. 50 million around the world and they said that I couldn't get it. I done got so sick and filthy with binges I can't speak.
Now, if you hear the demo, it kind of switches up there. You heard whole, I'm the motherfucking pen. Everyone around the world know me for my fucking spins. So it was, you know, it was got a little eat.
Son.
It's Funky Friday, man.
Trying to tell you, bro.
You probably remember this hit song from 2018.
Have you ever seen the crowd going ape shit?
That's Ape Shit by Beyoncé and Jay-Z, which was originally intended for Migos, who recorded a demo that we're going to listen to. So Ape Shit was first written by Quavo, who recorded it during a session with the song's producer, Pharrell. Quavo said that in this session, he made the song Ape Shit and the Migos song Stir Fry in under an hour. Migos ended up releasing Stir Fry, but not Ape Shit. Eventually, Beyoncé and Jay-Z recorded it for their album Everything Is Love. And they actually kept the ad-libs done by Quavo and Offset in the final version, which is why we can hear their voices on the track. Now I'm going to play a bit of both versions, and I want you all to let me know which one you think is better. Also, this is a series, so follow me to stay updated.
I'm popping my bitches, I'm popping, we go to the dealer and cop it all. Sipping my favorite alcohol. Got me so lit, I need Tylenol. All of my people I pray I'm on. I finna would wanna see the star.
Pop it up, don't make me pop it up. Go to the dealer, then cop it off. Taking it down on the Adderall. Serving it purple, the Tylenol. All of my niggas, I feel them all. Hop in the whip, wanna see the star.
Now, let's take a walk down memory lane because we're dealing with a lot of revisionists here. And we gotta make sure that credit is given where credit is due. And this isn't to take away from Beyoncé because she did do her own style of the staccato rap singing and make it work for her music. And this is where we have to be historians here. Even according to Wikipedia, yes, y'all, even Wikipedia, it says Beyoncé is largely credited by music critics for the invention of the staccato rap singing style that has become popular in pop R&B and rap music. No, she isn't. Red flag.
Nasty boys, I don't mean a thing. Oh, you nasty boys, nasty boys. It's not the first time I've been a fan. Would you get the idea of material possession? Thank you for the ride. No way.
It ain't too hard for me to jam. 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 It ain't too hard for me to jam.
You don't think that I'll be strong enough? No, baby, now I won't be a prisoner of your love.
You don't think that I'll be strong enough, but I'm not gonna be the prisoner of your love. I know you're lying, denying all of your actions. So listen up, cause here's my reaction.
Here comes the night. No more living in the shadow of your love.
Nurse to be sex in with society. How can you be happy alone? Hey,
I need to feel high. I waited for so long. I ain't too proud to beg. Do you think the human needs think of what you want? Let your mind run free to a place no one gets to. How many minutes of been excited over you? Yeah, I think the 22nd of loneliness, and we've been through so many things. Whenever I'm down, I call on you, my friend. A helping hand you have in my time of need. So my friends may come and friends may go, but you should know that I've got your back. It's automatic. So now's the time for you to make your move to the dance floor. So throw your hands in the air and wave around like you just don't care. Yeah. Ooh, it's the LIYAH whipping up the stage. I got jazz personality, G mentality, beast to soul train. Keep on grooving, don't stop moving. Now let me see you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
What's the 411, hun?
What's the 411?
I got it going on,
hey, yo,
hun.
I got it going on, hun.
What's the 411, hun?
What's the 411,
I got it going on,
hey, yo,
hun.
I got it going on. Man, what makes you different than the next man seen you last week and you couldn't even speak? You try to play like Mr. All of That, but now you wanna come to me with some chit chat?
Hey yo, 1, 2, 3. The crew is called refugees, and if you come for test the rap style, stop the violence and just bring it on. Why yo? Hey yo, I feel kinda melancholy. People think they really know me. I keep my rapper by me while I drive a daddy's Audi. I pay the tone, fighting for my own soul. Cause the bourgeois type of mental sucks like a black hole. I don't puff, so I always got my breath. Never had to battle with a bulletproof vest. They call me cock weasel, but I still came with chest. I know a Jerry girls, cause I'm not from the West. Ooh la la la, it's the natural law that the refugees bring. Ooh la 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 la. So we think, yeah, in saloons we drink booze and battle goons to high noon. Bust rap tunes on flat spoons, take no shorts like. See Gucci's pocket for Gucci's and Gucci. Find me in my Mitsubishi eating sushi, bumping Fuji. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Yo, I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress if you don't smoke cess. Less, I must confess, my destinies manifest. In some vortex and sweats, I make tracks like I'm homeless. decided to go, swing it in my direction. I'll be out of control. Suck it. I've been struggling, hustling, doing it forever. It never You know you better watch out. Some guys are only about that thing.
It's been 3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you let hit it and never called you again. Remember when he told you he was about to Benjamins? You act like you ain't him, they give him a little trim.
Type of people make the club get full. Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that bomb off in your eye. Total chaos, but these playoffs thought we was absent. We're taking another route to represent the Dungeon family. Dirty side, dirty. Can y'all really feel me? I got to look at East Coast, feel me. West Coast, feel me.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. That fly, but you are my prey. We gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it. If I let you know, you can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Yes, I say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody.
Every project,
Boy, I know you want me, I can see it in your eyes. But you keep on flirting with yourselves on your mind. 'Cause every time you need me, you give me signs. But when I ask you what's the deal, you hold on inside. If you wanna be with me, you gotta keep it real. Tell me what's going on, tell me how you feel. Boy, I know you want me just as much as I want you to come and get my love, all here for you. Oh, yeah. When it's really yeah. When you say no. When it's really yeah.
Timely and everything we could have made. I cry, baby, I cry. Okay, so it's 5 a.m. and I still can't sleep. Took some medicine, but it's not working. Someone's clinging to me and it's bittersweet. 'Cause he's head over heels, but it ain't that deep. I've they changed my number, got a different page, yeah. 'Cause it's Saturday, yeah. 'Cause they gonna say you're trying to reach me, probably because you see that I'm with someone new.
Now y'all can see why Gen Xers and millennials have a problem seeing Beyoncé as the greatest performer of all time. I'm tired of y'all rewriting history and being delusional. Beyoncé is a great performer, but she's not the best. Look at who she was up against. They were extremely creative. There were diverse topics. There were different sounds. They all did not sound like each other, not like now. So this is why Beyoncé is the greatest to some of y'all, especially the younger generations. It's because that's all you have. You don't have a Michael, you don't have a Janet, you don't have a Mariah, you barely have her. You don't have a Lost Boys.
It's a trip to see a fella slip. Get up, get up. You don't even know the half on my crew to be talking what you talking and to act like you do.
Naughty by nature, y'all don't even have that.
You drew a picture on my morning, but you couldn't make my day. Hey, I'm rocking and you're yawning, but you never look my way. Hey, I'm licking down your darling in every single way. Hey, you're funny for a snoring and a green card on the way. This ain't got nothing to do with shampoo, but watch your head and shoulder. Brother older, bold enough to fold yo, I told you.
And you don't have any of the other artists either. You barely even have Lil Wayne. Now let's continue listening to more music. And if you don't like it, you can skip on ahead to the next section. But I gotta make sure that you guys learn this today. Today's a good lesson for all of y'all. And the next time somebody fixes their trap mouth to say that she's the one who created that style, you better show them this dang on video as evidence. Go do your research, damn Gen Z.
You know who got that fire green, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your 4Ds, Some of your, you don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns on. You stuck with them clowns on. You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something.
Yo, this song, yo. This song is for all the women out there that have been lied to by their men. And I know y'all been lied to over and over again. This is for y'all, yo. Maybe you didn't break the way you should have broke, yo. But I break. You know what I'm saying? So this is how it goes, yo. Psst. Damn. Yo. Last year, Valentine's Day, you would warmly say, babe, I love you, love you. Yo, he's lying. I swear, held you when you were sick. Even the whole time I think to myself, this isn't fair. Coat and your bitch caught out there. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. Better say my name. The other day I would call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that you are at the crib with another lady? I know he said that I was doing things. Something's going down, that's the way it seems. Shouldn't be the reason why you acting strange. Nobody's holding you back from me. 'Cause I know how you usually do. When you're saying everything to me times two. I need you to tell the truth. If somebody's dead, then tell me who. Say my name, say my name. What'd you do to get to me? What would you say to have your way? Would you give up or try again? If I hesitate to let you in, now would you be yourself or play a role? Tell all the boys or keep it low. If I say no, would you turn away or play me off? Or would you stay up? First don't succeed. Dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, try again. I know you kill for me, you die for me. I know you like to rip and run the streets, but I get hurt sometimes, baby. I can't help to think you might not make it home to eat. I barely sleep.
If you wanna go and take a ride with me, we three willing in the four with the goldies. Oh, why do I live this way? But if front act, don't know how to act. Without no vouchers or no boosters, bringing nothing back. You should feel the impact. Shopping with plastic. When the sky's the limit and them haters can't get past that.
Here we go, go. Come over. Yeah. Here we go. Don't you wanna be the one tonight? We can do exactly what you like. Don't you wanna be just you and me? We can do it come so naturally. Come on, run it up. Yeah. And I'm serious. Never been more, baby, I'm sure, but it's real. And it's down here. Come on. What a girl wants. Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And all you fellas, leave your girl with her friends. 'Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping, jumping. Always say you got a girl, yeah, it's true, you got a man. But the party ain't gon' stop, so let's make it hot, hot. Last week and you stayed at home alone and lonely. Couldn't find your man, he was chilling with his homies. This weekend you're going out. If he try to stop you, you going off. So we say he got a girl, yeah, it's true, you got a man. But the party ain't gon' stop, so let's make it hot, hot. Ladies, leave your man at home.
Let me see you make that pussy forward. Good Lord, make it shake like a salt shaker. Too hard, get it up till you can't, no more. See, I love it when your hoes take it to the floor, baby, bounce, big and bounce, It's on you, shout it, you can twerk, you can skirt if you want to. See, we can't keep it crunk for you all night. For the dub in the club, show me what I like. Free bitch made money in the club. Them hoes like to take it off for a thug. You can't come with nothing less than a thug. Why she looking at your ass like a scrub? Them hoes like it when a nigga so in love. And she'll show you what she really made of. I guarantee your ass wouldn't get enough. Tell her pop that shit, drop that shit. What? Whistle while you twerk.
getting started. Make the pussy part and what's so why you twerk.
Ay, 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 come out. It's a monster. If you thought Whistle While You Twerk was big, Ay, ay, ay showed that y'all wasn't nothing to play with. It was not one-hit wonders. Y'all tapped into something, and that whole sound was sweeping the nation. I remember that record doing something like 65,000
66,000 spins a week. Jay-Z called Smurf motherfucking house. Yo. B Nas. Yo. This Jay. You new are fucking up my money. Click. This how you talk. He said, I gotta sell a fucking sidekick Motorola to sell my Fade to the Black album. This shit ain't cool. You knew fucking up my money.
Red flag. Jay-Z is nutty as all hell.
And you on the phone up on the next question.
She got her hands all on her knees and then her bows on her thigh. She like to twerk and that's for certain cause I can tell she fine. She got me hype, I wanna bite it right now, yeah, yeah. Say, ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Look at all the snap, make that thing clap. Those in the club, spinning doors when it's bad. Thinking real fine, standing 5'9", high heels on, right on time. Oh man, look at Shawty, she making that thing jiggle. I like the way it wobbly when it wiggle. Anybody down for my nursery rhyme riddle? Some of these girls we put a creaming in the middle. Taking that thing and getting paid because she making her cheap. She ain't scared to get on the phone to show them tiggle bitty. If she doing it quite right, I might just give her 50. I've been drinking Hennessy, so I'm kinda tipsy. I know them girls in the club ain't twerking for free. If she dancing like she should, she'll make her money. I like the real pretty girls who can ask for me. Oh yeah, that's it, so I'm spending my. For real, that's no question. No front and no guessing. City house. Carnival comes like this.
You can say I'm plain Jane, but it's not the same. No, I ain't in the big names, but I like nice things. I watch boxing matches and the football games. I wouldn't mind being an actress, but I love to sing. I like going out, taking walks and stuff. I don't remember many girls cause they talk too much. I enjoy quiet nights at home. The girl I'm next to you, though I ain't a virgin, that don't mean I'm having sex with you. Everywhere I go, I'm spotted. And anything I want, I got it. 5'5" with brown eyes, smile like the sunrise.
Shot into breaking hearts. Baby gigolo, sex pistol, hollering at everything that walks. No substance, just small talk. Know how you feeling on the girls behind. You got a sleazy, one track mind. Working your work until you think you'll find who's going home with you tonight.
Oh, you're gonna give it to, you're gonna steal from, that's right now. Oh, you're gonna lie to, you're gonna cheat her, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, what you gonna tell her after she discovers you don't really love her? Oh, it's gonna be a showdown, not your track, shoot 'em all. I bet you think this song is about you.
Boy, I saw you soon as you came bouncing through the door. You and your mans and them just took over the floor. Started doing your thing and it made me notice you even more. I ain't even gonna front, I ain't even gonna lie. Since you walked up in the club, I've been giving you the eye. We can dance if you want, get it crackin' if you like. Must be a full moon, feel like one of those nights.
All I found a brother that was down for me, so I'm telling everybody let him be, cause he's mine and I can't take no pigeons trying to take my baby. So I thought I had to let you know, find someone you can call your own, cause now you're walking in the danger zone, and if I touch you I'll be wrong. My man, I'ma be the one to bring it to you. Got my girls, got my man. Find your own and be mine alone. Don't mess with my man. I'ma be the one to bring it to you. Here's a little advice for you. Find your own man.
So, what am I not supposed to have an opinion? Should I keep quiet just because I'm a woman? Call me a bitch cause I speak what's on my mind. Guess it's easier for you to swallow if I sat and smile. When a female fires back, suddenly they talk and don't know how to act. So that's what that little boy would do, making up a few false rumors or two. That for sure is not a man to me. It's flattering names for popularity. He says you only get your feet through controversy, but now it's time for me me to come and give you more to say. This is for my girls all around the world. Around the world. For the men that don't respect your worth. Picking off women, show me see not her. So what do we do, girl? Shout out loud. Letting them know we're gonna stand our ground. Put your hands high and wave them proud. Take a deep breath and say, never can, never will, can hold us down. Nobody can hold us down. Nobody can hold us down. Nobody can hold us down. Never can, never will. So, what am I not supposed to say what I'm saying?
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. The thing that makes me what the guys go crazy for, they lose their minds the way I whine. I think it's time. La 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 la. Warm it up.
The princess is here. Sierra.
This beat is
Automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. With my body so melodic, this beat rolls right through my chest. Everybody, Martin, Poppy came to party. Grab somebody, work your body, work your body. Let me see you 1, 2, step. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Drink the party up, we about to get it on. Let me see you 1, 2, step. I love it when you 1, 2, step.
We like them boys that be in them legs leaning, leaning. Open their mouth, they grill gleaming, gleaming. Candy paint, keep that whip cleaning, cleaning. They always be talking that country slang. We like that beat in the back beating. We like them boys up top from the BK. Know how to put that money 3 ways. Always riding big on the freeway. With that East Coast slang, that is country girls. We like low cut teasers with the deep waves. So quick to snatch up your Beyoncé. Always coming down, popping our way. Telling us that country girls the kind of girls they like. Hey, hood. About to say
It's about to be a what? Girl fight.
there she go talking her mess. All around town making me stress. I need to get this off my chest. And if a friend wants some, then she'll be next. It really ain't that complicated. Y'all walking around looking all frustrated. On some flex, come on, let's make it. You're acting real hard, but I know you're faking. You really don't want sense. Really don't know why you're talking shit. You're about to catch one right in the lip. It's about to be a what?
Girl fight.
This my shit. All the girls stomp your feet like this. Few times you've been around that track, so it's not just gonna happen like that. Cause it ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back, girl. Ain't no holler back, girl. This my shit. This my shit. This my shit. This my shit. I heard that you were talking shit, and you didn't think that I would hear it. This is what they say, throw it up. Dubs on the Cadillac, white tees, Nikes. Gangsters don't know how to act. Adamsville, Bankhead, College Park, Power Home. Hummus floating on chrome, choking on that homegrown. They got that southern cooking, they got them fellas looking. Thinking I was easy, I can see it. That's when I say no. What? Shawty can't handle this. Ever got that fire like round here we riding slow. I came to have a party, open off the Bacardi, feeling so hot tamale. Boy, I know you're watching me, so what's it gonna be? Purple taking me higher, I'm lifted and I like it. Boy, you got me inspired. Baby, come and get it if you're really feeling me. It's my night, no stress, no fights. I'm leaving it all behind. No tears, no time to cry. Just making the most of life. Everybody is living it up. All the fellas keep looking at us, cause me and my girls on the floor like what? When the DJ keeps on spinning the cut, it's like that, y'all.
that, y'all. That, y'all.
You like this and you know it. Caution, it's so explosive. Them chickens is action of lotion. Baby, come and get it, let me give you what you need. I've been checking you out, and I noticed that you ain't just one of the crowd. So tell me, won't you come on and see about me, baby? I got the croissants, I'm out to get this up in VIP with all my ladies. Tell me how many times in your life will you get an opportunity like this tonight? Tell me a little something about you. Here's a little something about me. I got a house like a pre in my own G4 and a bands with the doors that lift up from the floor.
Oh damn, the club about to close in a minute. Hold up, stop now, let me get a look at you. I ain't seen you since prom. Come to think about it, can't believe it's been that long. I heard your man locked down now. How long he gone? Oh, that long. How the hell he get time like that? 3 strikes with possession. Oh, he ain't coming back.
Stop and check on me tonight. You got it, flown it, boy, I know you want it. While I turn around, you watch me check up on it. You watching me shake it, I see it in your face. You can't take it, it's blazing. You watch me in amazement. You can look at it as long as you don't grab it. If you don't go bragging, I'ma let you have it. You think that I'm teasing, but I ain't got no reason. I'm sure that I can please you, but first I gotta read you. Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it?
Hey, yo. You don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me. But you will respect me. You know why? Cause I'm a boss. Watch the watch the watch that thing go. I'm bossy. I'm the first girl to scream on the track. I switched up the beat of the drum. That's right. I brought all the boys to the yard, and that's right. I'm the one that's tattooed on his arm. I'm bossy. I'm the one y'all love to hate. I'm the chick that's raised the stakes. I told young Stunner he should switch to 8. I'm back with an 808, cause I'm bossy. Ooh, let me slow it down so you can catch the flow. Screw it up, make it go extra slow. Real girls get down on the floor. On the floor, get down on the floor. Ooh, I gave you a taste, you want some more. Touchdown.
Rock, 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 then bend my knees every time the beat drop. Rock, 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 then bend my knees every time the beat drop.
You know, Devin make the beat drop, and with a laptop, I make him do it. As soon as the beat drop, might throw my towels out. Like Nick, I like the wild out. I'ma stay in the game until I foul out. First I lean, grab a ball, then I pop with it. Pop with it. When they bring the mic, the crowd, I rock with it. I rock with it. 10 licks, yup, tryna get it quick. When the song come on, they like, that's my, that's my.
When they play my shit, I just let it dance.
Every time the beat drop,
right, shake it all night. Hey, that's my jam.
every time the beat drop.
Ooh, all the ladies in the club, grab a dude. All the ladies in the club, grab a dude. And you work it real slow, you can do it. Move it till you make it love.
Every time the beat drop.
I know you're used to seeing more laid back, so for the most part you think I'm like that. You about to get a glimpse of the fit I'm giving from the flow, man, when I hit the domain. Cause I ain't one of these two bushy bros, always in the club holding up the wall. You about to get a taste of the way that we do it down here in the 8, let me say.
Yeah, big. Talk your shit.
Partner, let me upgrade you.
How you gonna upgrade me? It's higher than number 1. You know I used to beat that block. Now I bees the block.
Partner, let me upgrade. I hear you beat the block, but I'm the life to keep the streets on. Know this true, the type that like to keep them on the leash, though. I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. Sending me a drink ain't appeasing, believe me. Come harder, this won't be easy. Don't doubt yourself, trust me, you need me. This ain't no shoulder with a chip
ojos los tengo zumbados, con mi cadera los tengo amasados. Like this, gonna think that I could make it fun like this. See, I told y'all I was gonna jump like this. How you not gonna know it when it hit like this?
Ladies, drama, leave it home. If he ain't got it right by now, then scratch him off. They just call me citizen by 20 strong. They standing at the door, don't wanna take us on.
You fly as hell, swagger right, brown skin poppin'. You know just how to talk to me, know just how I like it. You're turning me on, you're turning me on, you're turning me on. You ever tryna get that close with me? You better correct how you approaching me. Damn divas, give it to me.
Are you a musician, but you're a songwriter?
Yes.
And you wrote a song that probably everybody in the world knows called If I Were a Boy that Beyoncé sang.
This is true. Thank you.
If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man.
2007. Ladies, I think it's time to switch roles.
Pull up your pants, take out the trash. Get in your cash like I'm fast, like I'm girl. You wanna act like it did. Security codes on everything, on vibrate, sleep, hold, don't never ring. And another one he don't know about. If I played you like a toy, sometimes I wish I could act like a boy.
Red flag. Yes, y'all. They gentrified the hell out of Like a Boy by Sierra. Sierra needs to get her proper justice.
Halo, I feel like it is angelic. You know, it feels like you can see angels when you hear it, and anyone you love, it just, you see their face instantly when you hear it.
Adore.
Thank you. We are doing the second day of the Halo video, and I have my ballet choreography, my Alvin Ailey choreography I'm about to shoot, and I have a couple of other scenes to do with Michael Ealy, and they're very intimate, very romantic, and we're in this beautiful house, and I'm trying to make sure we can get to the pool because I think it could be really beautiful. Halo, it's very simple, but it has a lot of strings, and it also has interesting drums. And it's a great mixture of hip hop and R&B, and it's basically saying that, you know, I had this wall built up about love, and you completely tore that down. And, you know, when I look at you, I see your halo. It's really beautiful.
We're looking for a love song for Beyonce. It was the worst kept secret in the world at the time that Beyonce and Jay-Z were together. We were kind of like, what would people that big want in a love song? Ryan was going through like sounds on his keyboard, and I was like going through titles, and literally as my finger hit the word halo, I was like a halo, and he hit the pads, and we kind of looked at each other and we were like, yeah.
Out of a movie.
And 3 hours later, the song was done.
That's crazy.
Except for the bridge. We decided to come back the next day and write the bridge. And we spent 3 hours writing a bridge, which if you listen to Ryan's demo, which is leaked online somewhere, you can hear the original bridge. And then, of course, when she went to cut the song, she took the bridge out and just did the opera part.
By the way, it's great.
It's incredible. But like we weren't gonna think of the opera part. And the craziest thing ever is since she added a word in the song, which I thought was always amazing. Gravity can't begin to pull me back to the ground.
Wow.
Listen to the demo. She added again, which is mind blowing because first of all, rhymes. Second, why wouldn't we think of that? So she added again, did the opera thing, and she breathed life into this song.
So let me get this straight. All sis did was remove the bridge, and then she added the word again, and she received songwriting credits and also a Grammy, by the way.
Now put your hands up in the club. Just broke up. I'm doing my own little
Single Ladies. It's basically put a ring on it. I feel like it's something that a lot of women go through every single day, and they'll finally have their anthem. And once again, the guys are going to be upset with me.
So I walk into the studio and I'm just loud and obnoxious and being silly. And I said, I don't know who has or think they have the first single on B, but it's over with. I got the first single. I had not wrote a record. I didn't know what I was going to write. And that wasn't the first record I wrote that night. It was another record that was really, really good. It just wasn't Single Ladies, which was the next record I wrote, which it took approximately around 17 minutes to do. And usually those songs that take the smaller amount of times are usually the bigger ones because you're not thinking about it. It's just a mood. I had no idea. I had already been calculating what I felt like Beyoncé should say to everybody. You're in a relationship with a guy, you want him to commit. I come up with this brilliant idea of if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Like, yeah, that sounds like some sassy shit a girl would say to me. Like, it was like, well, now I'm gone, so you should have said something at first.
That's always been a thing in the industry in general, is like do things that people want to do.
Right.
You know, even when we did Single Ladies, like Jay-Z made this up because he could do it, you know, and then we're like, oh, this is so cool. And then we like made it like more dancey with the neck and stuff, but he was doing this. And then we're like, oh, if you like it, then you should put a ring on it, you know, and like, so you want things that a pedestrian person can do. Yes. And that's like the epitome of TikTok is like pedestrian dancing, essentially.
Of course, she's a magnificent performer. I steal routines from her. She stole many things from me. You know, I see it on stage, you know, the whole uh-oh dance.
Yeah.
Started that. You probably don't know what that is.
I don't know. Has Beyoncé performed that for you at home? Did she try out the moves for you before the video for that? Because you're the one man entitled to hear that without thinking any feeling of regret whatsoever. Thinking, yeah, I did like it, and indeed I did place a ring on it.
Yeah. I actually created that dance. I was me again. Said, you should do this. And she, you know, she did it. I wouldn't really tell anybody this, but you asked me, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm making myself more important.
Oh, we believe you, Clyde. We know that you're the one who comes up with all of the ideas for your body. My opinion is that Beyoncé has ideas. She knows how to think. She's really good and skilled at doing things. The problem, though, is that his voice is louder. That's what the issue is. And when his voice gets involved, there's a lot of shystiness that goes on in the background. That's all I'm trying to say. But carry on.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
What did you exchange?
Well, it's really I'm not gonna tell you that. I'll give you a little bit of information. She was in Peru, and I was in Denver on my way to here, and it was like it was very romantic.
Was this around the time you was creeping and cheating, Brother Hove? Please let us know, because you do not seem like you're too bothered with not spending enough time with your wife.
Single Ladies video, take one.
Roll playback. Action. What's the beef, BK?
Something just doesn't feel quite right.
I don't know, I thought that was really fluid.
Yeah, it felt really pure.
Alright, guys, can we have a second? Yeah, you can have 3.
Yeah, one for each of us.
We're the dancers.
Oh, I didn't know they were your sons. That's very noble of you.
So you let them be in your video?
Hell no.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the show. You're watching BET's 106 in Park. As you can see, Beyoncé is in the house. She has a brand new record. It's called I Am. That comes out November 18th. And right now, we got her first 2 singles. Single Ladies is the one that we're about to get into next.
Single Ladies is the one you're dancing nonstop.
Yeah.
You had like 6 Red Bulls before this. And
I actually was drinking Red Bull. I actually was. It was very tiring because I saw this on YouTube. It's these 3 ladies, and one of them is Bob Fosse's wife, who is this choreographer, and they're doing Walk It Out. They put Walk It Out to the music. It's from like the 60s, and it's one take, and it's black and white. And I thought, wow, how amazing would that be now? Because the videos have so many different cuts and different takes. Just to see a nonstop dance video, one take all the way through, very simple. It was the most tiring thing I've ever done in my life because, you know, you mess up, you got to start over to the beginning, from the beginning, and running up the wall. We actually ran up the wall with the heels on. And by the end, you see, I'm like, but it was fulfilling in the end. It was worth it, but I loved it. And Frank and Jaquan, they did the choreography. We had so much fun with the choreography.
Now, we just see the 3-minute finished product, but how many hours do you think you had to
It was in Brooklyn, and we shot for about 12 hours.
12 hours and wow. All right. And we noticed with this video, it has the black and white theme, and then the boy does as well.
Yeah.
Is that kind of a theme you're rolling with right now?
Yeah, all of my pictures are black and white. I've done so many things. I've had a lot of records out, and I always try to think of something that I haven't done before. So black and white is something classic, and here we are.
All right, so why don't we get into another one of your classic videos right now? Go ahead and introduce the new joint.
Here's the new video, Single Ladies.
Beyoncé has been accused of incorporating others' moves into her routines before, including Bob Fosse's in her Put a Ring on It video.
I'm doing my own little thing. You decided to dip, and now you want to trip. Cause another brother noticed me. I'm up on him, he up on me. Don't pay him any attention. Just crying my tears, get 3 good years. Can't be mad at me. Don't be mad what you see that he wanted. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Oh, 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 oh. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he wanted. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. 'Cause if you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't be mad what you see that he wanted. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it.
Red flag. That ain't no damn inspiration, Beyonce. That is straight up theft. You did the whole... Grandma's was getting it, though. You know what? You literally copied the entire move. All you did was urbanize it. But then again, I can't really be mad at that because they were doing it for so long. Remember when they used to gentrify the hell out of Black American music and dance moves, and they still doing it to this day.
And I was looking out at the rain.
Down by my window, just looking out at the rain.
Womp bom balloon bom 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 to the boot, oh root, to the boot, oh root.
Bop bop balloon bop 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 tutti frutti, oh fruity, tutti frutti, oh fruity.
Mr. Percy Sledge, when a man loves a woman. When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. You ain't nothing but a hound. When something around the door. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Pick up on this. Pick up on this. Pick up on this.
creating. And everybody knows that JJ Fad is devastating. We know you like us, girl, so you better get sterile. Cause we are the home chicks that are rocking your world.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. Forget that old dance and
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. The beat that I'm banging is delicious.
Burgerlicious definition make them boys go loco. They want my treasures so they get their pleasures from my boat. So you can see me, you can't squeeze me. I ain't easy, I ain't sleazy. I got reasons why I tease them. Boys just come and go like seasons. Burgerlicious.
I don't think you're ready, feeling deadly tonight. B-A-B-Y-M-O-N, about to blow your mind.
Whitewashing characters, erasing the history of Black Americans, more specifically, and other descendants of the motherland. They take our art, music, our creativity, and then they package it up and gentrify it to sell it to the masses. All I can say is yes, plagiarism is wrong. However, this might be a case of reparations. Listen, I gotta be honest. I got to be honest. It might be a case of reparations. But that doesn't mean that people need their work stolen. This is a very tricky situation because I can understand it from both ends. On one side, Beyoncé probably is doing it for the ancestors. But then on the other side, the other people, they do need their proper credit. And she's not only taken from white artists, she's also taken from Black artists. So therefore, I will have to draw the line here. Red flag again for that.
You want all my love and my devotion. You want my love and soul right on the line. One night only. You want all my love and my devotion. You want my love and soul right on the line. I've got one night only, that's all I have to spare. One night only, let's not pretend to care.
It looks like Bonnie and Clyde, aka Jay-Z and his wife, they are being very indiscriminate as to who they are taking from. And most of the time, you guys all know how it goes. Black people suffer the most whenever it's this type of situation. And this is how they made their billions, by not paying people. That's literally what it is. If you want to make $1 billion, just stop paying stuff. Don't pay people what they're due and you'll be on your way straight to the top.
When it comes to writing hit songs, it doesn't get much bigger than Beyoncé. Carla Marie Williams, a youth worker from London, pursued songwriting as a career, and it paid off.
Nothing else matters now, you're not here, so where are you?
When Running came out, I was in Westfield. Someone was like, wow, Beyonce's just dropped a song. I was like, it's me, yay! I'm like, hey! And then I was like, oh, this is international now. This isn't just like about London or anything. This is international. This is Beyonce.
Being British and clearly with something to say, Beyonce called on Carla Marie for her latest album, Lemonade.
I think definitely he's opened up other doors, especially in America, because I feel like they love what happens in the UK. We're different, you know, when you listen to Freedom and you listen to Running, they're different types of song to what maybe sometimes happens in the US.
Now, as a matter of fact, congratulations to Thames, who has been credited as a songwriter on Beyonce's upcoming album. And that is a big hallmark in the Nigerian music industry.
Yes, sir, I'm happy because it is whatever things like this happen, it has a way of rubbing off in Nigeria as a nation.
Yeah.
So we cannot always be known for something violent, something wrong, for wrong reason. So when something like this happens like this, it is a plus.
Yes, I'm so happy for her because she shot into limelight with the Essence remix with Wizkid.
Yeah.
And ever since then, she's been blazing and she's got awards back and forth. And I think this is just a perfect example of the fact that regardless of how thick the competition can be. See, when it's your time, it's your time.
Beehive will not allow me to get away from this. You've had an amazing success with the Beyoncé record. For you, how did that come about, and what's
when I first connected with Rock Nation, there was some songs of mine, getting tossed around, and I remember I heard that she was interested in working together, and it's just like that album in general is such an important album, and to be a part of that in any capacity is crazy, but I know where my name is on the liner notes, and that's kind of ridiculous. So it's a real honor to be a part of that and to have been involved.
You've written for, I don't know, Beyonce, Adele, Blackpink, Tate McRae. I mean, you're into the thick of it.
Charlie, Justin.
And what was the roughest little baby that you had to let go to another artist?
For me personally, it was EXO, Beyonce.
Okay.
So that was the first. EXO and Drunken Love came out at the same time, right? She did a dual release on that album. And that song was the hardest for me because it was one of the only times where in producing the song, I was producing it, I was in Australia on tour, we were promoting, to give you a frame of reference, it was the month that I wrote or co-wrote and produced XO was the month that Counting Stars came out.
Got it.
And as I was doing the demo and finished it and sent it in, I was like listening back to it, and I was like, and no one's heard my version, but I was like going, we could put this out. Like this is, and there's a version of it that's very uniquely different from the version she put out. She changed quite a bit. And my version of it to this day, I'm like, we should put that out.
There was an article published on Blue Magazine titled "Every Single Time Beyoncé Was Accused of Stealing from Other Artists." I don't think it's shocking news when artists don't write their own music. It's normally expected. After all, once you reach a certain level of fame, you cease being an artist and become more like a marketing/brand machine. Now, this was published on January 13, 2021. Hell, let's read this before they try to scrub it off the internet. And yes, I'm going to keep reading articles, and I'm going to read lyrics in their full entirety. And for anybody who doesn't like it, well, you can roll up on out of here with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Please and thank you, because this case study is going to take as long as I damn well please. And until I am satisfied with the information that I put out. So just a PSA, if you don't like it, the door is right over there. Thank you. Because one thing people are not going to do is tell me how to run my own damn channel. I don't do this for clicks and views, y'all. I got a job. I work and I love my job. I like what I do in the outside world. I am not a full-time content creator, nor will I ever be, which means that I don't have an incentive to speed this up as much as other people do. And no shade to them, that's their livelihood, but it ain't mine. So I'm just saying, expect there to be extensive and detailed case studies. That's how I do it. That's how it works. And even if I have one person watch it, well, one person is going to have a lot of information and walk out of here knowing the extended full version of this damn couple. These are people's lives we're talking about. So I want to humanize them as much as possible and show every angle and also show what really transpired. I'm not trying to fit a narrative. I'm trying to show the real story. Okay. All right. Do we understand that? Okay. As long as we're clear on that, we good. All right. And thank you for those of you who support the mission, support the education, support the case study, support the deep dive, support the live streams. I don't know, but I love y'all down. And thank you so much for all the love. I see y'all out there. It's hard thinking of constant #1 hits, original dance performances, and eye-popping visual music videos. And when an artist can't keep up with the relentless demand for originality, they steal. Beyonce should know She's a pro at it. Lord, they're going in. Okay, they're already going for the jugular. Ever since her Destiny's Child days, Queen Bee has been accused of stealing songwriting credits for songs she didn't write, lifting choreography from dancers without permission, and even straight up jacking songs from struggling artists and then paying a settlement fee to shut them up.
Beyoncé and Jay-Z are getting sued for drunken love. So the person who filed the lawsuit, her name is, first of all, she's a Hungarian folk singer. Her name is Monica. Great. Mixura Yash. I apologize for mispronouncing your name, but she's also known as Mitsu, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that as well. But she alleges that Beyoncé recorded her singing a song back in 2005 and then digitally manipulated it to be the intro of the Drunken Love song, which is also those vocals are leaked throughout the entire track, right? So she claims that because they're leaked throughout the entire track, that she should have 29% credit of the Drunken Love song.
That's what I want to sing. I kind of freestyled the verse. And Jay went in and he just started flowing out his verse. We just kind of had a party.
See all the shit that I heard. No, I slid Clint Eastwood. Hope you handle this curve. Eastwood.
Sis, now I know that's your ding-a-ling of gold. It must be gold because the way you chasing Jay-Z around town and you won't let up off of him, that lets me know that something is going on here where you are very satisfied. Either that or you're compensating for time. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Now, why didn't you mention the part where he said eat the cake anime like Tina Turner? Okay, we gonna play that right here because he did mention that as well while he was going on his little rant.
Jaws up on sight. Catch a charge, I might. Beat the box up like Mike. In 97, I bite. I'm Ike. Turn up, baby, no, I don't play. Now eat the cake, anime. Said eat the cake, anime. I'm not.
By the way, that demon Ike Turner, he was also a Sagittarius, and so was Tina Turner. Red flag. Two fire signs do not belong together, especially the Sagittarius. No wonder they went up in flames. Two fire signs together is a nuclear war. That's the same as two water signs together. You got a whole damn tsunami. And another thing, notice how he always references a criminal-ass couple where the man has a lot of control over the woman. Bonnie and Clyde, Ike and Tina. You ain't got no positive couples that you could name. What about Ashford and Simpson? They had a very great love story. I don't hear nobody talking about them. This man likes to glorify crime and deviant behavior. And notice how he also glorifies DV. Because there's no other reason why you would put Ike and Tina and Eat the Cake anime in your lyrics. Unless you had some type of pathology where you think that this is okay. Because no healthy-minded human being would ever say those lyrics to their wife. That already lets me know that somebody is under some type of manipulation and control, which we already could see. And again, I'm not accusing him of doing anything. I want to make that very clear. However, the fact that he would say those lyrics tells me all that I need to know, because no man who loves his wife would ever make light of hurting her.
80 songs. It was the songs that were more effortless for me that stuck around, that I still love just as much as I loved a year ago when I recorded them.
I've been drinking.
No, I did Drunken Love.
The actual Drunken Love.
I did the actual Drunken Love.
I've been drinking, thinking, what he thinking, yeah. Ain't no thoughts, baby, all I know is I won't judge you, no.
Did you get credit for that?
I did Drunken Love.
We're not just gonna tell little crusts and crumbs. Beyonce is hardly the only mainstream artist that does this. Ahem, Madonna, ahem. I mean, well, we already knew that. But her rap sheet is definitely one of the longest. Below a full rundown of all the times she's been accused of stealing steal. So for those of you who are asking Beyonce's complicity in these crimes, here we go. That's one of them, and I'm sure I could find more. Because when you are riding with somebody who has a criminal past and that person has not healed or moved on from that said criminal past, and they keep on getting around or being around sketchy characters, then that just lets me know that you're complicit to it and you're used to it. And so she is part of it, whether you want to believe it or not. There's no way that all of this is going on and she doesn't have a clue. She's strong-armed If I Were a Boy from a debut artist. This #1 ballad from Beyonce's I Am Sasha Fierce was written by BC Jean, who was inspired by the idea after a recent breakup. After writing the song with producer Toby Gad, she started shopping the song to labels as her lead single. However, once Beyonce's team got a sniff of it, they decided to let Miss Carter record her own version. BC was credited as the songwriter, which was bizarre to her considering she didn't intend for anyone else to sing the song. It's an important compliment, but I was like, that's great, but it's going to be on my album, she said in 2011. And it can be on my album too. I just didn't realize how it worked. Sounds like someone was taken for a ride. However, BC later clarified that the internet exaggerated claims that her song was quote-unquote stolen. The story is not as bad as everyone's saying it is, she said. It's pretty much the best breakup ever and the best experience ever, and again, it'll be on my album coming out in January. Did it come out? Sounds like she's not telling the full truth, but whatever the case, at least she got a huge check out of the deal. Exactly, my sentiments too. You an Aquarius? You might be an air sign, whoever's writing this. #2, she copied her Countdown music video from a Belgian dancer. Lord, she's even going overseas with this. Beyonce's choreography is iconic, but considering how long she's been in the game, it's probably hard for her and her team to constantly think of new and original ideas. That's probably why they lifted quote-unquote inspiration from Belgian choreographer Anne-Therese de Keur. Ooh, Lord. Fans made side-by-side comparison videos to illustrate exactly how much was copied. Beyonce later admitted that the video was meant to be an homage. Yeah, but why didn't you mention that first? Red flag. She always mentioning it after the fact, right? But of course, when you're trying to copy somebody, you don't want people to know. Clearly, the ballet Rosas Dance Rosas was one of many references for my own video Countdown, she said in a statement to the New York Times. It was one of the inspirations used to bring the feel and look of the song to life. And still wasn't happy about it. As she shouldn't be, because hell, that's not right. Run her money. And expected Bey's team to at least give her a heads up instead of directly stealing her work as an homage. There are protocols and consequences to such actions, and I can't imagine Beyonce and her team are not aware of it, she said at the time. #3, she allegedly stole Baby Boy from a struggling singer-songwriter. Lord. Back in 2003, artist Jennifer Amour sent a demo of her song Got a Little Bit of Love for You to Beyonce's record label Columbia Records. A few months later, she heard Baby Boy on the radio and thought the song sounded awfully familiar. She filed a lawsuit but ultimately lost because she couldn't prove to the judge that Bey physically heard her song first. No, that means that somebody had money to pay the judge off. Damn these damn conspiracies, my goodness. Always conspiracy and crime behind her and her husband. And her damn daddy. #4, she allegedly stole dance moves from her Formation World Tour. What dance moves we talking about here? It looks like somebody posted this on Instagram. All right, Marley Nortiz, it's your time to shine. I'm sorry, I don't bash artists, ! But I respect fellow creative artists and don't like to use social media to promote something that can be perceived as negativity, ... But at Beyonce, you have the nerve to steal exact concepts and choreography from other real creative genius. You stole from at Breaking Surface. You stole the stomping from #Della Gorda at Feruza Boots. Ooh. It's okay to be inspired, but at least make the effort to make it your own. Also, Crazy Horse Paris official. Let's keep it real, people. #hide from Beyonce. Damn it, red flag. Sis. Now, I'm not disputing what you're saying, but isn't that stomping and water stomping in Wakanda? #5. She was accused of stealing Survivor from a producer. Lord, my goodness. How long and deep does this rabbit hole go? And this is probably not even scratching the surface. I got a lot more people.
when I wrote the songs, I wrote the first verse for Kelly, the second verse for me, the third verse for Michelle. Usually you get in the studio, they already have their song in their head before they even know you. They won't spend hours and hours with you when there's somebody else in the group that could do it faster. They'll just put whoever, delivers what is in their head in the studio. With me, I wrote the songs for us.
Her reputation for song stealing even persisted through her Destiny's Child days. Producer Terrence T. Rob Robinson filed a $200 million lawsuit against Destiny's Child for stealing his song Glorious, which he produced back in 2000. He showed the song to B's father/manager Matthew Knowles, expecting the song to kickstart his career. Matthew disappeared from the song, and months later, Survivor was born without Terrence's name or credit. I know right now I would be one of the biggest, most sought after producers, he said at a news conference about the alleged theft. It's unclear what became of the suit, so it was probably settled out of court. This man had a whole entire press conference, so you know he meant business. There is a little bit more context. Basically what happened is our good brother T. Rob produced the song Glorious, and then he gave it to Matthew Knowles. However, he did not copyright it when he gave it to Matthew. So by the time he did get his copyright clearance, it was too late, and Matthew yoinked it out of his hands and gave it to Beyoncé. And y'all heard sis lying through her damn teeth, talking about she wrote the song and made sure that Kelly and Michelle had a voice. Red flag, you lie too damn much, Beyoncé. Let me tell you, Jay-Z wasn't involved in this situation. However, he has done practices like that.
Black Friday, who was cool with Jay-Z. Jay-Z was looking for new talent, so we rapped for Sadiq, and Sadiq took us up to Jay-Z. Jay-Z heard us, and he was real excited about the project, so he goes downstairs to go get bring Leo up, told him that's what he wanted to do. The rest was history.
At that time, whatever Jay said
at that time, Leo was ready to go with it. He was, it was a money machine.
I got you. Now, and you did the hook.
Give it to me.
Give it to me.
I just want to love you, yep.
Take that off. Give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff.
Yeah, it was an old song. It was an old record I had already before I even came to the label. So, we was doing, actually was working on the Dynasty album, and the Dynasty album I was in one room doing the record in the B room, and Jay was recording in the A room. So I think Beans came over, heard what I was doing, and then he go run back, tell Jay come in here, he likes it, he wants to run with it. And he makes a single that he used. I was putting that to another beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was working on another beat. He hear it, he like, whoa, he needed a single, I guess, you know what I'm saying? So he was looking for a single, he heard the hook, he's like, he knew it was out of there, so he's like, oh, I need that. So I'm like, all right, it's big homie, what you gonna tell him? Nah, get out of here. But I wasn't hip on my business side of things wasn't straight, it was on some family thing, but you live and you learn.
So talk about that, because you're not getting publishing checks from that anymore.
No, actually my publishing company wasn't set up at the time. So I think they knew that, you know what I'm saying? So they took advantage of it. So but before you know it, the song was done. I do the hook. Next thing you know, we flying to LA. So we talking about the business. I'm trying to figure out, so we talking in the studio actually what we gonna do about it. So he's talking about cutting the check, but it's like my publisher wasn't right, you know what I mean? So he knew that. He knew I had to get back, do my publishing, and but before that happened, he's like, no, we flying to LA, shoot the video. You know what I mean? And in the meanwhile, Sadiq was the head of the Black Friday label. It was a company, we were supposed to get distributed through Rock, but they ended up losing the company, and we all went to Rockefeller, and he somehow ended up signing it off. And I don't know how it happened, but I think they got the money. You know what I'm saying? So you live and you learn, no problem. So, but after that time, I had a Million Sparks Publishing, but Give It To Me was out of there. We were shooting the video, so I was on the road with them, but they was making the money.
How much publishing do you think they made at that time?
Hey man, I think that was the second. It actually was the second biggest hit of his career. It was Annie, and then I Just Want to Love You. So the album sold, but what, 3.5 million, 4 million, or something like that. They seen some money, so I'm not sure how much money, but I know it's in the M's.
So you think that if you had signed a better deal?
No, I think if I'd have just had my publishing company set up, period. It wasn't even the deal.
It wasn't even the deal, right?
Yeah, the publishing company, and they knew it. They knew how to take advantage of the situation, and that wasn't nothing I could do. My back was against the wall, and when I got hip, and by the time I was like, yo, I'm ready, it said something about Rick James.
me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff.
Like Rick James in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool, man. You got me.
Number 6, she lied about writing Crazy in Love. I done told y'all sis likes to lie a little bit. Allegedly. Crazy in Love is easily one of the best pop tracks of the 2000s, and according to Beyoncé, the song was a product of a genius collaboration between herself and producer Rich Harrison. The song came from me actually looking crazy one day in the studio, Beyoncé said at the time. I said, I'm looking crazy right now. And Rich Harrison, the producer, was like, that's the song.
What were your true feelings when he ended up giving Beyonce that song that they said that she wanted to talk about?
But you know what?
You drop one thing, she drops Crazy in Love. There are clearly similarities. I've heard all of the stories. I've heard every story you could imagine about how this came to be and how everybody felt and how you may have felt and yada, yada,
You
yada.
probably heard more than me. I didn't hear all these stories.
No, I've heard everything. Are you shitting me? Of course you heard stories.
I really didn't hear the stories about that particular song. No, I didn't hear it. Like I didn't hear anything about it, but a lot of people would be like, wait, that's not your record? Why did he give that record to you? And I'm like, he never played that record for me. But after our first album, see the thing, what happened during that time?
Tell us.
Like after
Tell us what happened. This is gonna be all over the internet.
After the
There's gonna be a whole line, girl.
It's really simple. It's like we did the first album, right? And after the first album came out, it made a lot of noise and people really loved that album. Mm-hmm. And Jay loved the album too. Like Jay-Z loved the first album.
Huh? That's not how Rich tells the story. All right, tell it then, Rich. According to him, he played a sample of the track for Beyonce. She then told him, I love the idea. Now write the song. I'll be back in 2 hours. Red flag. What, he your do boy now? Yeah, you see, she done got the Rock Nation dick and now she running crazy. Although he was hung over, he managed to write the full song and play all the instruments before B got back. The only thing she wrote was the bridge, which is hardly the same as writing the whole song. There's more to the story. So Amerie's manager and eventual husband, her ex-husband actually, because we got to get into that. Maybe I need to do a case study on Amerie. That bum trying to take all that damn spousal support from her. Crazy times. So Len Nicholson felt the song was the single to release. And they're talking about One Thing. When executives at Amerie's label, Columbia Sony Urban Music, heard One Thing, they felt that the song's choruses needed to be quote unquote bigger. Yeah, they was sabotaging. They recommended that more music be added to the percussion-focused beat, but Harrison and Amerie replied that adding more to the beat would overpower the song. Harrison and Amerie returned to the studio several times to rework the track. Each time they submitted a new version to the label, Columbia told them that the song sounded unfinished, but was unable to specify what should be changed. Of course they couldn't specify it because they were working with the powers that be. Y'all already know what it is. Not only that, but how the hell can executives tell you how to do your damn art? You're supposed to just push the damn albums. They got too much say in this. And I think it's because it's turned into a business. It's no longer about the artist and their artistry. It's about how fast you can produce and release a product. They are turning the industry into McDonald's. Fast food, fast songs, fast everything. Red flag. The label continued to refuse to release One Thing. In Amerie's words, people just weren't getting it. Later in 2004, 6 months after recording One Thing, Amerie and Harrison leaked it to US radio stations in an attempt to get it released officially. I know that's right, yes. Insubordination at its finest. If they won't let you do it, you better take matters into your own hands. The response from DJs and listeners was positive, and it consequently received airplay across the country. Columbia Records attempted to suppress the song because it was an unofficial release and because Jennifer Lopez, she's always in the mess, y'all. Leo Lioness, another artist on the label, had expressed interest in stealing the song for her own album Rebirth. Yes, I know I added that, but I meant what I said. Radio stations refused to retract the song from their playlist. That's right, power to the people. And Columbia eventually began promoting One Thing as a single, making it a last-minute addition to the Hitch soundtrack. Lopez settled on another Harrison-produced funk-infused track, the Usher outtake Get Right. The song was officially serviced to American urban radio stations on January 18th, 2005. So sis was basically working hard in order to release her damn song. This is ridiculously wild.
Good girl like me can be touched. Don't be afraid to touch. I know you think I'm a good girl. Don't you think a girl like me should be touched? He's looking like he can't believe this. Oh, what's in my jeans and I bet he don't know I'm thinking. I wanna take you home with me. Wait to see what it is I really want is for him to do to me what he wants to. He would want to, yeah.
Red flag. I know damn well they did not have A. Marie, Tierra Marie, and Rihanna singing Lose My Breath by Destiny's Child. They had her singing a Beyoncé song. Now, let's finish watching the performance because maybe there's a good enough reason as to why A. Marie, as a solo artist and also as someone whose career is taking off, has to sing and pay homage to Destiny's Child in 2005. They weren't even veterans at that point. What is going on here?
You ask me, glad you found you, like you tried you, so fast, baby, now I can't find you. Ooh, understand the fact that I'm trying to get to you. Moving so slow like you just don't have a clue. Didn't mama teach you to give affection? Know the difference of a man and an adolescent. It ain't your fault, so get to stepping. If you can't let me say you, like to be this drum. Why you ask for some when you ain't really want mine? If you can't make me see you, like to be this groove.
Red flag. Oh Lord. They done gave our good sis A. Marie the Blue Cantrell treatment. Stay tuned for part 13 of Drunken Crime.